no matter what you're dealing with, and you have to be honest with yourself. All of us is dealing with something today. Not everybody wants to be honest, but let's be truthful. We are all dealing with something today. But I thank the Most High for loving us in spite of us. Even if our health is not well, even if our issues are not well, even if we're dealing with anything that's contrary to His word, we all fall short. And I just want you to understand that today. We all fall short. So because you know that, you should still be able to praise the Most High. Why? Because He has forgiven you. He has. And if you asked Him for that, you don't have to keep trying to wonder every time you make a mistake, did He stop forgiving you? No, He did not. But He wants you to change because He desires you to change. Not because it's going to change everything in your condition in one day. It's not happening like that. Most of us think that life goes that way. It doesn't. And don't let nobody fool you. Even people that's still in ministry goes through something. Some of us still deal with anger issues. If you do not believe me, go into Galatians chapter 5. It talks about the works of the flesh and it talks about the fruits of the Spirit. Maybe not everybody deal with lustful things, but some people still deal with attitudes. That's still a sin to the Most High. So don't let it fool you because you got another issue and somebody's saying to you, oh, that's not my issue. But rest assured, all of us are dealing with something this morning. And I just want you to understand that. Before we get into the truth, I want you to understand this truth. If you're not going through anything at all right now, that means you are at a place that called death. And you're not even listening to this. Because all of us are going through something. If we thinking negative in our heart, if we worrying about things, if we looking at things and we still judging people, if we still saying all kinds of evil against and gossiping, all of that is still sin to the Most High. Not just people that's dealing with drugs, not just people that's dealing with things you can see on the outward appearance. People that have an internal issue within themselves are still dealing with things contrary to the Most High. That means that you are not perfect. That means that if you overthinking everything, that means that if you are in a place of worryation all the time, that means that if you're dealing with paranoia, that means if you're dealing with stress, that means if you're dealing with depression, guess what? That's all sin. Because the Bible says that we should not worry. The Bible says that we should not think as the world thinks. The Bible says that we should not have a lust for money. The Bible, see, this is the things that I like to tell people because we only think about things that's in the way that we look at things. But trust and assure, my brothers and sisters, anything that you're doing that is not right, you'll be just like that woman laying on the ground. When the Most High Son was standing there writing words that we do not know, so don't make up those words to yourself, writing things up, and He said to them, you without sin cast the first stone. It says that the elder, that means the one that was in leadership first left, then all the rest of them left. Why? Because nobody can sit and say they don't have issues. And He looked at the woman, He said, woman, where are thou accusers? She said, I don't know, my Lord. I have no idea where they went. He said, well, I forgive you. I condemn you not. But He then made a statement to this woman, and I just want to bring this up. He said, but go sin no more. Because you got to understand, we are all guilty of something. And I don't know why I'm saying this today, because that wasn't not even on my agenda conversation. But I just want you to understand, don't let nobody badger you, beat you up, slam you down because of something you've done, whether it's in the past, present, or any time. Don't let nobody do that to you because they're not dealing with that issue. Trust and rest assured, there is an issue that they are dealing with. You may not know it, I may not know it, but do not believe in your heart that everybody that acting like they living well, that they're doing great. They are dealing with something. If they're dealing with a pumped up attitude and knowledge, they are still dealing with something that goes against the Most High. So I'm resting and assuring you today, and I'm praying that you get this point before we even get into the lesson, that you are not alone dealing with stuff. You may be dealing with things that may be humongous to the world, but trust, those little teeny things like people not paying their taxes, that's still against the law. So don't matter what it is, it's still contrary to the Most High, because he said deal with the law of the land properly. So don't let little things that seem small make it look like because your thing is big that everybody got something to say. You got to believe in your heart that you can change, so can they. And we all can change. Nobody likes to listen to this. They like to just think we come up here and have an encouragement word. You got to understand, if you beating up other people because they having issues, then the Most High going to deal with you for the judgment that you put on someone else. And he have to deal with you because his word doesn't lie. And I have to say this to you because I cannot sit here and really believe that you're saying things against other people and not think that he will not deal with you at some point of your life, because he will.